Hello and welcome. So this is going to be a reading for all of the Lightworkers. Lightworkers, empaths, healers. This is going to be a reading for you. So I'm going to go ahead and light the spirit candle. I want to welcome in spirit, calling in our angels, ancestors, spirit guides for the highest good. I don't know if you're able to see that. I actually need to make a new one soon. I've chosen a few decks that I will be using. I think I'm going to pull, well, I don't know. We'll see. I was thinking of pulling all the cards first. So if you, maybe I would do a timestamp thing. All right. I'm trying to decide if I want to pull all the cards first and then allow like a timestamp in there if you don't want to stick around for the pulling of the cards. I'm going to begin with this little spell deck. It's not really, I'm using it as a divination tool for this reading, to see if there are any spells that might need to come out for protection, for the maybe cleansing, protecting your energy. I'm just trying to see if there's anything that will come out for the Lightworkers and the empaths out there. Any energy healers. I think I will pull all the cards ahead of time just because I'm really taking my time with this. So if you don't want to stay for the pulling of the cards, I will have that linked in the timestamp, or the timestamps linked in the description for you to skip on ahead to when I'm reading the cards. I'm feeling this one here, so all right, so we have an everyday spell. As you can see, there's ultra spells, moon spells. This is a large deck. So I pulled out the love spells, the money spells, and the healing spells, and just stuck with something that would be more for moon spells, altar spells, and everyday spells that we might need as light workers. Healing, I kind of was going back and forth, but that really kind of split the deck down the center there. So, wow. We have open your third eye. Saffron has long been used. Well, actually, I'm pulling the cards ahead of time. So we have an everyday spell here to help open our third eye. Let's go ahead, and now I have a mediumship deck. So this is a deck. Mediumship training. So this helps us develop our tools stronger, things like that. So I thought maybe if there's something that needs to be worked on or tweaked, then we can, that would come out in the cards. So like this is clairaudience. That is one that I personally have. I get songs in my head, things like that. All right, so let me go ahead. All right, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors, please use me as a vessel. Help bring clear information and messages for the empaths, lightworkers. Wow, time to heal, self-healing. So there's quite a bit of information here that I will go into, and then I might actually get our healing spells out and pull another card, since we do have time to heal as one of our cards. And then I have the Metatron deck. It's, very fitting for the this kind of reading. For messages from Metatron for all the light workers out there. What do we need to know at this time? Akashic Records evaluation and review. All right, let's see. I don't know how I want to have these. So the healing spells are right here. I want to make sure that they're all separated. This is not something that I use very often as far as a deck. I think that's the one. All right. So I have tarot cards that I'm going to go ahead and pull now. This is a deck that you'll either love or hate. It is if you are an empath and you've wanted to learn to read tarot, this might be something that you're interested in. If you're a professional reader that was guided here, this might not be something that you're into. I know a lot of us tarot readers don't like the keywords on cards. However, you know, as you can see, it says for empaths, Reiki, and energy healers. It has, what's interesting about it, there is no guidebook. Let's see, where did I put this? So this is what the back of the deck looks like. I just have it in a different box here to be able to grab it. So you can do, the point, the reason I got it is because I traditionally read in the upright. I don't tend to read too often unless the card comes out that way. It flips and wants to be in reverse. So I got this to help me do reversals a lot more, to really have detailed readings. So I'm using every bit of the cards, upright and reversals. So as you can see, here's the Wheel of Fortune card. So we have, I wish the picture was a little bigger, but there are like, they use like the Reiki symbols, and then you have a little bit of like a key words for the upright, and then you have it in the reverse, and then you also have the element, and then this for newbies, it does come with some I'm not exactly sure because I haven't even gone on to check that out, where you can register for like free tarot classes or something like that. You don't need a guidebook for this, obviously, because it kind of tells you, but it's to help you I guess a lot of people there, that's where people get divided, because some people say with the keywords that help, that stumps you to where you're not really reading intuitively anymore, and other people and I feel it with different cards. If I resonate with the keywords, then I'm fine. If I'm not resonating with the keywords, then that's where it stumps me. And I resonated with these, you know, like when you go there, I think I'll put a link for this. The cardstock is amazing. As you can see, it's not very chunky. It's not super glossy, but it is like, I don't know if I think I'll just do a whole maybe video on this so we can keep going with our reading here. What was I saying? So let's go ahead and pull some tarot cards. So we have the Four of Cups. What's behind there? The Two of Cups is under the deck. Another four. All right, so this one, I'm going to go ahead with it like that. So now we have a lot of cups energy. You know, we've got I don't know if I'm still pulling cards. I'm like hanging on here because I am thinking I want to pull a few more and then do the link for the timestamps. We have the Knight of Swords under the deck. See, I mean, if the picture was bigger, I like how it has symbols. I like how it has the element. I like the cardstock. And they're very vibrant colors. It doesn't throw me off because I do tend to resonate with the words. All right. Oh, Six of Cups. I'm going to go ahead and take that and we'll start reading here. So we have Blessing Bath. So for healing, I always talk about and then we even got that card. The Four of Swords is like taking a salt bath, is what I say when I'm doing readings a lot of times. And here we have the Epsom salt bath to help remove any impurities, to, cleanse, free yourself of any pain and sadness that you're carrying, maybe carrying from other people. So here's the Four of Swords. And then we have Time to Heal. This says earned rest. You've kind of need to take care of yourself, especially being a light worker or a healer. You need to protect your energy, your light. Self-healing is extremely important. Daily routine is an extremely important daily routine in your development as a medium. When practicing mediumship, so this is a medium deck, so it will talk about that a lot, but it would be, and I mean, I must say, like, I've always been an empath, and I've gone through my spiritual awakening and kind of been called to this, and the more you embrace it, the more things, if I'm giving a reading, other things are happening. So you might be, if you're new to being an energy healer or being called to do tarot, or there will be times where you are doing mediumship. So this says you need to be in your best heart-centered space. And here we have the Six of Cups. This is being in that best heart-centered space. Find a quiet place. Heart-centered space to create a clear, authentic communication with spirit. So then it's talking about finding a quiet place, And this over here is talking about a blessing bath. So it talks about energy healing, a walk in nature, yoga, a quiet meditation. These are all ways of self-healing to balance the body, mind, and soul. If you picked this card at random, let this be a clear sign that it's time to honor you. Close your eyes, doing meditative for a few minutes in a quiet spot, relaxing breaths. Very beautiful. I'm trying to decide if I want to go deep into reading that whole thing. I think I'll go over this again towards the end. All right, so we have time to heal, being in our heart center, and then we have, you know, this salt bath, so to speak. So this is what you would say for the spell or the ritual. So when the tub is full, you would step inside and repeat the prayer. Use the rest of the salt to gently massage your body. So this is talking about using Epsom salt in a large bowl. Add the juice of 2 freshly squeezed lemons, half a cup of sesame seed oil, and 4 drops of lavender and jasmine oils. Stir until well mixed. When your tub is 1/3 full, add 1 quart of the salt mixture until the faucet, under the faucet. Breathe in deeply and proclaim. So here is the prayer. It says, remove from me any impure of heart, spirit, and mind. My wish is to once again become whole, free of pain and sadness, and filled with all that is better in me. So I feel like we're getting kind of a clear message for all the healers and light workers out there that we have to put ourselves first. We need to make sure we're cleansing the lingering energies that we tend to absorb so that we can be in this heart center we have the everyday spell, and this is to open our third eye. Saffron has been long used to bring forth intuition and heighten psychic powers. Saffron water is made by steeping 1 teaspoon of saffron into 2 cups of boiled distilled water. Dip your hands in the water, touch your third eye at the center of your forehead, and say aloud, Ishtar, Athena, Diana, Astarte, fill me with your presence. This night I am whole. I am at peace. With each breath you do inspire. So mote it be. I'm going to turn this background music down a little bit here. I feel like it got louder on me. All right. So this is an everyday spell, something that you can do. It's not like it needs to be on a full moon or anything like that. Neither does the blessing bath. And then we have Metatron, evaluation and review, Akashic records, and then we have a number 12. I want to get deeper into these, and then I'm going to go back to that in a moment. So, oh, what do we have here? Oh, these are the cards, the other cards. I didn't look at those ones. Okay, so we have King of Cups, the Eight of Swords, Four of Cups, Page of Cups, and the Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put these up here. I'm going to put our energies on each end. So the court cards. Oh, we got quite a bit here. Okay. And then we do have the Four of Swords and the Six of Cups as well. All right, so the Four of Cups along with the Eight of Swords and the Queen of Wands in reverse are all the opposite of this, where, you know, this is being emotionally content, a balanced heart chakra. The King of Cups, he doesn't let his emotions rule him. He is, you know, the King of Water. So, and then we have the Page of Cups. So there's kind of like the novice end of it to the master end of it. I feel like in the novice end of it, we are getting in our shadow self here, and in the master end of it, we are doing what we need to do to cleanse, protect, and balance ourselves, right? So we have the King of Cups over here. Now I think Cups is showing up for this reading because water signs are mostly connected, the most intuitive signs, and I feel like it's showing the Page and the King. So it's showing us where if we are not being mature about the gifts that we have and we're not taking care of ourselves, then that we're pulling on other people's energies. So we could be having missed opportunities. We could be, this says arrogant wastefulness. So that's interesting. You know, we usually look at this card as bored or a missed opportunity or something like that, but arrogant wastefulness, you know, that's wasting the gifts that we have, because we're feeling blah and we're not taking the time to heal. And then we have the Eight of Swords, which if we're not cleansing, and I don't want to say meditating because it's hard to meditate. It's not all of us do what you would say meditating in the same sense of taking care of ourselves. But that can lead to this self-doubt where we're in a fog or we're not seeing things clearly. Then we have the Queen of Wands in reverse. So I am a Leo, so a lot of times I am definitely in that fire energy, whether it is the Queen or the King of Wands. In that shadow self, that is an ugly place to be. Now here it's showing, with Queen of Wands in the upright, she's confident. And then we have fearful in the reverse. So this could be doubting ourselves and not being as confident, maybe not helping or healing or giving our best self, throwing away opportunities or let's see. And then we have the page. Whoops. So this, I feel like, is, if we're looking at this as a spectrum of how it can get to, if we're new into this and we are not taking the time to protect our energy, that could be where we need to evaluate and review what's going on. We need to know, is this my feelings or did I pick up somebody else's energy? Whether you're a light worker where you help others or you are just highly intuitive and highly empathic, there's psychic vampire energy out there that was that talking about that. Where is that one? This time to heal. Maybe not. That was something else I was reading earlier. But turn your mind to focus within. Ask yourself, what is my body, heart, and soul seeking right now? Is it intuitively feeling the need for healing on a mental, emotional, physical, or spiritual level? And then this is giving kind of a long, it says here's a longer technique you can use for some self-healing. I want to grab the Metatron. All you have done, been, seen, or experienced is recorded in the Hall of Akashic Records. These sacred texts are guarded and safely locked away. Only Metatron has keys to this complete library of your soul's imprint through all eternity. All the times you were wronged, you have wronged someone, and all the times you loved. All the words spoken in hatred, and all the words of forgiveness. So it goes on, and I want to get to why Metatron wanted us to have this card. It says Metatron knows the scorecard, knows what you still need to work on, as well as the unique gifts that only you have to shine in this lifetime and bring all that experience back. No one is born without gifts or challenges to experience. You are asked now to look at any repetitive pattern, thought, or situation that keeps reoccurring in this life and ask whether it has roots in our lives. So this is exactly what happened with my spirit. There was Metatron was nagging me, and it keeps it's kind of like he's not going to take no for an answer. If you're supposed to be doing something with your gifts, he's going to make sure that it happens. So it's hard not to listen to Metatron. The one relationship you struggle with, the addiction you just can't kick, or the same mistakes being made over and over again. Metatron opens your book at the page you need to see right now. What is it that you need to work on? Let go of, forgive, or heal. So this is kind of letting us know in this time, Metatron knows everything that is going on. So for this reading, he is saying he knows what we need to do, and he's showing us, whether we are on the beginning stages of our journey at being a light worker and a healer, or we are just slipping up, that we need to take the time to heal ourselves. Doing, the so I guess if you are new to all of that, where you're seeing the synchronicities, looking at the clock and it's always 11:11 or 12:12, or different things, or weird things are happening, or you're I don't want to say all of my experience. I'm just, if you're new to it, to where you're feeling like if you tell someone, they're going to think you're crazy. You're not crazy. You are just going through that spiritual awakening. But I think I would do that for another reading, because I feel like if you were drawn here, this is the reading of, your knowing what you need to do. Let's see. So we have a spell to help open the third eye. Then we have a blessing bath to help remove anything impure that we are kind of carrying with us. What else? Let's see. So I don't believe, when it comes to rituals and spells and things, you don't have to have the exact thing that somebody else made these cards, and this is something that they have made. This isn't law. You don't have to have the lemons or the sesame oil or the lavender, or even if it's just taking a shower, even if it's just taking a barefoot walk in nature, that talks about that in here, to ground yourself and cleanse the energy. Throw some regular table salt in the bath, saffron. This was talking about a teaspoon of saffron. We could get that from the grocery store, possibly. 2 cups of boiled distilled water. Do you have to have distilled water? Maybe not. Maybe you just, I think it's the intention and all of that. So I'm going to go ahead and hold this here so that you're able to pause the video, take a screenshot, so then you can have what these say, and then the little prayer. And I'll go ahead and hold this one up as well, because this one has a prayer. And I'm going to go ahead and hold this one up as well. So this does say a partnership card. So I believe that there is a card in the deck that is kind of linked to this, and it says practice patience. So where is that deck? Oh, I put it up here. Sorry. Partnership card. These are really cool. Here it is. Practicing patience. So that is the partnership card. And then this says time to heal. And then this partnership card to this one is replenish your energy, which I like that. I like that's kind of that feeling of this blah. You know, you're almost blocked and in your shadow self. You're not being your best self. So you could be coming from immaturity, you know, needing to cleanse, where we are almost acting out the energies that we've picked up from other people. We're not taking care of ourselves. We need, you know, we're not seeing things clearly, or we're not being our best selves. You know, we're doubting, and we're not as confident. We are missing up on opportunities. So I might actually want to look that up as well. We have practicing patience. A connection with spirit requires constant practice. Much like muscles in your body that need constant exercise to keep them strong and healthy, exercise builds a sound body and mind. So it's just as important to nurture your gifts, which is a practice of ongoing development and patience. When developing your relationship with spirit, there will be times when you'll feel frustrated or impatient with your progress. Okay, so that could be why I was drawn to pull that as well. If we're feeling like, you know, I'm being called to do this, I know this is what I'm supposed to be doing, and I'm doing what I feel like I need to be doing, but it's not like there's a blockage, or it's not quite working, or I'm not, you know, that can be frustrating. Where you'll feel frustrated or impatient with your progress. This is quite normal. It's important to understand that this is a lifelong development. So practice patience with yourself as well as spirit when you feel stuck, blocked, or disconnected. Wow. That is definitely that energy, you know. And then over here is the healthy. If you randomly picked this card, then it's a clear sign for you to practice patience. It may be time to step back from your development and nurture your own soul. We all need to take care of ourselves to be the best vessel to communicate with spirit. A great way to learn is by simply observing and witnessing mediumship. So this may be a good time to watch another medium demonstrate spirit. Study your peers and mentors, and their work can often bring inspiration, new techniques, and motivation to your own practice. Hence why we kind of go to each other's channels and things like that. You know, a lot of the light workers are watching other tarot readers, and I know I am. Perhaps there is another aspect of spirituality that you have been drawn to study. Consider learning Reiki, practicing yoga, or going on a sacred journey to a land that has been calling you. And then the partnership card, replenish your energy. I do need to grab that card because that is definitely calling to me. So, I appreciate if you are still here, sticking around for this reading, if you are still here with us. I know that this is what I needed to hear at this time. There we are. Oh wow, how beautiful. Replenish your energy. And there, the partnership card, we made a full circle, time to heal. So that is that first one. So as a medium, your work is about offering love, support, healing, and blessings from spirit. So not just medium, but light workers, empaths, energy healers, all of that. It's an extraordinary relationship. But when Spirit sends you a sign to rest and rejuvenate, then it's time to take notice. Open your heart and receive Spirit's love. There is that heart chakra, that balanced heart chakra. It's often said you cannot give from an empty well. While a life of service to Spirit is a beautiful calling, it can often leave you feeling tired and drained. If you don't take proper care of your body, as well as your mind and spirit, by taking time out to fill your cup with love, energy, and vitality, you can maintain a healthier relationship with Spirit and improve the quality of your mediumship. The fact that you've chosen this card indicates that your body is telling you to rest. It needs time to rejuvenate and recharge your spirit battery. Oh, that's a good way to put it, for like that Four of Swords. I always say like recharge, or, you know, like cleansing bath. You could spend the day reading a good book, being outdoors in nature, or just being with friends. Try to adopt a regular practice of yoga, meditation, body care, or a healing session. And always remember to get a good night's sleep. Make time to listen within and ask your soul what it needs. All these self-care routines will benefit your overall well-being. Intuitively, you will know when you're ready to return to work. With this renewed energy, clarity of mind, and sense of purpose. And then we're back to time to heal. So I'm going to go ahead and hold this one up. If you wanted to pause, take a screenshot. Hopefully I'm holding it in a good spot. And we need to hold this one up as well. All right. So, beautiful message that I know I needed to hear. So I think I'm going to go ahead and close this out. I do want to say, again, thank you so much for sticking around to the end of this. If you are new to light working, if you are just highly empathic where you pick up other people's energies, the whole, I guess the difficult part is knowing if you've picked up on somebody else's emotions or if it's your own, not knowing that, and being around psychic vampires or people that are sucking your energy. You really have to create boundaries. Being a light worker, someone that's always trying to help others, but also maintaining healthy boundaries so you can protect yourself and protect your energy. So I feel like a lot of that is being said here in this reading, to where we need to be on the healthy end of it. And by being on the healthy end of it, we can help more. Because here we're not seeing things clearly and missing opportunities maybe to help others, or not feeling that confidence. So maybe we're not speaking up or doing, the work that otherwise we very much could. I love how he is out here barefoot in nature. So beautiful message, I think, that can be good for anyone, not just light workers. I feel like all of us, if you're someone who, especially this time of year, if you're going to the mall, going out Christmas shopping, and you come home feeling exhausted, there's a chance you picked up other energy, or they have, your energy has been absorbed. So take a salt bath and cleanse yourself. Take the time, replenish your energy, all of that good stuff. So thank you for joining me. This was fun. I've been feeling like I need to replenish, and so I'm just kind of getting back into things, and this is kind of what I was being called to do, is a reading for the light workers. So thank you again, and I will catch you guys in my next one.